It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Zach Plesac will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Number 8.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Plesac, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Long run for the left fielder. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out, runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Well, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning, and
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Yanni Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Oscar.
Now in the box, Oscar Mercado, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting third.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Tyler Naquin. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over .350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Reyes is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Count is 1-2 now. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, 8th home run on the season for him, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Tyler Naquin, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 3 runs already home here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Santana stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Willie Adames will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. Oh, that's out. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1 the count. From the stretch. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got to hurry, and that's the second out. At the plate, Daniel Robertson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Still down 3-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Domingo Santana, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. Leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set and the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball. Softly to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Behind 0-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
As a look, now the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And a relay to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The right fielder.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being caught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That ball's foul.
A pause and the 0-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Ryan Yarbrough is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Incomplete. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 48. Ryan Yarbrough.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Yarbrough is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We played 2 full. The Indians lead it 8-0. Here now is Mike Zunino, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana will wait on it. 1 down. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Brendan Lau. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Leading off for the Indians.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1.
That's outside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of
Now
the plate
back.
right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for the Tribe as the lead holds at 8-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Meadows is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And it's fouled away. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now that is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes, 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. One down.
Now batting.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And up next will be Willy Adames. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Ah, way to get dirty. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
So now to the plate, Daniel Robertson. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball two.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way is pitch number 75.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Indians on top, 8-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oscar Mercado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
8 runs, 11 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he rips it on the ground to second. He's right there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Standing in, Jose Ramirez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Oliver Drake will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Digging in now, Tyler Naquin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Nick Whitgren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding in, Austin Meadows. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3.
Right fielder, Austin.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Nate Lowe. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Hard hit towards center. Naquin is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier, man at first after the 2-out walk. Manuel Margot will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Rays, number 13, Manuel Margot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
That's popped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Manuel Margot is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Now playing shortstop, number 13.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Yandy Diaz has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Cesar Hernandez as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Meadows coming in on it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Indians leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Adam Simber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Stepping up now, Daniel Robertson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now batting, Mike Zunino. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Now the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Rays. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Slow roller left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The first baseman, Carlos.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Chaz Rowe is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Chaz Rowe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Santana is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. 3 left for the Indians, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Brad Hand has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Brandon Lau, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, number 8.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Now here it comes.
Hey.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here it comes on 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, G-Man.
So stepping in, G-Man Choi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Hand 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And it's quickly 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled away. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time.
And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Oliver Perez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez. Now batting, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Get down. 1-1.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now battle the center fielder.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now battle the shortstop, Daniel.
Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Still even at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 8, the Rays 6. Bottom of the inning now. In now, Roberto Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Oscar Mercado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Diaz shading to his right, and that's the third out. One left for the Tribe. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Phil Maton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Hunter Renfroe, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Brian O'Grady will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Brian O'Grady.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Brandon Lau. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. A 1-1. Shot back up the middle, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Indians posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Zach Plesac gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Yonny Chirinos is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Phil Maton earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game.